Hey, that's that nigga Mike Winters. Shoot that nigga. Shoot that nigga. Fuck. Get the fuck that nigga. Fuck Mike Winters. Get the fuck down and shoot, nigga.
How you like the incredible mathematics? How you like? G, BK, in the town, the schemes and everything in BK is always what it seems. You might get clapped if you come from out of town, cause we walk the streets with Dre Man. BK, in the town, the schemes and everything in BK is always what it seems. You might get clapped if you come from out of town, cause we walk the streets with Dre Man.
Hey, what's up, boy DJ Dead Homie, and I'm back with another episode of Dead Homies and Enemies. Hey, check this out. Check this out. This is Mobb Deep, the West Coast mixtape, right? But I bet a lot of y'all West Coast niggas ain't never known this mixtape ever existed, right? Hey, I just stumbled upon a little story, right? Saying, this is DJ Dead Homies and Enemies podcast, and we part of the Urban Wars. You know what I'm saying? The Urban Podcast Awards, you know what I'm saying? But I stumbled across something, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And my Urban Podcast Awards that I've never seen before. Check this out, dog. Check this out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably wondering, like, why is he playing some Mobb Deep East Coast music? You know what I'm saying? Because it's really relevant, you know what I'm saying? They got a Mobb Deep West Coast tape, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I stumbled across this story. Did you know that there's a Havoc and Mobb Deep on the West Coast? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a Havoc and Mobb Deep on the West Coast. They were called South Central Cartel. You know what I'm saying? And they claim that they instilled the name for Mobb Deep. They came out before Mobb Deep. They're older than Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? And this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I stumbled across a story where there was a confrontation. Man. So I had to put these two stories together because Mobb Deep tells their side of the story and South Central Cartel tells their side of the story. And these two stories have been told like probably decades apart. Like Mobb Deep told theirs first like probably 10 years ago. And now you got South Central Cartel telling their side now. And it's very interesting. Man, because, you know what I'm saying, both parties are old. We all know that Prodigy from Mobb Deep has passed away. Rest in peace of Prodigy. But, man, it's dope that, you know what I'm saying, we get to hear both sides of the story, man. And, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, me being the podcast investigator I am, man, I had to let you guys hear it for yourself, man. So here is the story of Mobb Deep, Havoc and Prodigy, South Central Cartel, Havoc and Prodigy, two groups, and they both have the same names, Havoc and Prodigy. We got the West Coast Havoc and Prodigy, South Central Havoc and Prodigy. Who had the name first? Everybody wants to know. So here goes the story, man. Y'all enjoy it. Oh, and shouts out to Smooth Out Productions, you know what I'm saying? Because this is where I'm getting it from.
From what I remember, man, from what I recollect, y'all was around before Mobb Deep.
Right.
Y'all was around like I'm talking about like a ways around because them niggas is babies.
Yeah.
How the hell did some dudes on the East Coast, how do it wind up being a Havoc and Prodigy on the East Coast, dog?
Shit, man. You know what they say, when one person thinking of a good idea, somebody else thinking about the same good idea somewhere else?
Or usually, you know what I heard too? Sometimes a motherfucker think of a good idea and a mother 2,000 miles away steal it because he don't think nobody else could get to it.
That too. It could be that too.
Yeah, man, that's some crazy shit. You know, that always been like one of those puzzles can't figure out.
Yeah, because that kind of puzzled me too. When I first got to noticing y'all and, you know, when y'all was getting down. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's Havoc and Prodigy, but then it's Havoc and Prodigy over there. So, you know, it was a little bit confusing. I'm sure to some rap cats, definitely.
To all of us.
Well, you know, and that's the thing because, like I said, I'm a real rap nigga. Like I was the type of nigga that went to Sam Goody and cracked open the thing and you know studied the whole bag of the thing that saw who produced what and you know who did this and do that, right? So the thing was, you guys came out before them.
Yeah.
Y'all was out before them already. Y'all was out. I think. What did y'all have? What was the first joint? Not the one before y'all. One before y'all went to Def Jam.
The first album, South Central Madness.
South Central Madness.
Yeah.
That was on Smash already before I had ever even heard of a Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to remember, Mobb Deep's first album, when they came out, they kind of flopped.
They was something else. It was a different name.
Yeah, it was Poetical Lords or something like that. You know what I mean?
It was something else first.
And then they switched to the gangster stuff, so it was kind of like when they made that whole switch, they went to the more hardcore thing. That's when they came with the White Lion sample. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. They had some bangers though, but they wasn't.
Yeah, they did.
But y'all so like, man, that was a real like pivotal time on the West Coast though, man, because if you made good music, man, you could really come out and have the streets on Smash kind of. Y'all had the streets on Smash with that South Central Madness, man.
Streets, yeah, you know, back in the day, you could do that. You know what I mean? You didn't have to be on the radio to be a factor.
Yeah, because the only song I knew that they played, man, they played y'all had a song that used to bubble on K-Day a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the only song they really played was You Get Clowned a little bit.
Yeah, but then before that, y'all had a song that they was playing on K-Day.
Oh, K-Day.
Yeah, y'all had a song that was playing on K-Day. It wasn't the whole group, though.
Well, the only song I ever had on K-Day was some shit that I did before South Central Cartel.
Don't nobody know about this shit like that.
Remember,
I'm not speaking on that.
I had to tell you, I'm a real rap nigga.
Yeah.
It was going to the locked chest, right?
Yeah, I go to the locked chest. I'm going to tell you about some things you had like back in the day that you made before track in the garage. You know what I mean?
You're right. That's what it was.
Let's go from this, man. I assume when y'all put out South Central Madness, they had the whole coast on Smash. That's led to the deal with Def Jam.
That led to the Def Jam deal.
Because y'all was probably the last group to get signed by Russell Simmons, right?
I think we was the first.
Yeah,
first group.
But you mean to get signed by Russell, though.
You know, before Russell started
before he started doing all of the Fat Form.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wasn't he?
Fat Form was already there, though.
Yeah, but
but he left Def Jam after.
Yeah, because you remember you could tell his focus was going more to the fashion stuff. He wasn't really into music
You
like
know
that.
what? You might be right. I'm not sure, but you might be right about that, though. Because he did sign us. Russell signed.
Yeah, let's go back to that moment, man. That's what I want to hear about. Like, how did that happen? Like take us back to that whole time when Russell called you. Did he just call you on the phone?
Yeah, he didn't call it. This is some funny, because you just brought up the Mobb Deep. We was at Jack the Rapper. So we put out the South Central Madness. This did good. I think the album was like at 400,000 at the time. So, but the deal wasn't good. You feel what I'm saying? The record deal wasn't good.
Which was the norm for
Exactly. Album was good. Record sales good. Record label wasn't good.
So I guess y'all was on an independent label out here.
We was on an independent label, Quality Records. Yeah, exactly. We in Atlanta. We at Jack the Rapper. We in Atlanta. This is where we run into Mobb Deep. In Atlanta, we run in right before we met Russell. Mobb Deep walk up on us. The little niggas walked up on us. I give them that. They walked up on us. Some little kids. You know, we was young too, but they was younger than us. So little dudes walk up on us with the little swords. You know how niggas had the little curves, knives. They used to walk around with them when they first came. Mobb Deep used to walk around with them little motherfuckers. They walk up on us. My Prodigy and Havoc don't say a damn thing, but somebody else says something like, Prodigy, I want to introduce you to Prodigy.
Oh, wow.
And Havoc, I want to introduce you to Havoc. Me and Havoc standing there by ourselves in the balcony of the hotel. We look up and these little dudes surrounding us, kind of. You know, they ain't like coming. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I look at this, I'm like, man, I'm not worrying about this. Mm-hmm. In my mind, I'm like, these motherfuckers can't do to me. Right? Mm-hmm. But they had the little things. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you this. Don't they know on the West Coast we handle pistols?
Yeah.
We don't walk around with knives and stuff.
And we wasn't by ourselves neither. But them niggas was kids. Mm-hmm. We would have looked bad if we would have did something to the little dudes. Mm-hmm. They was little young niggas. But yeah, they walked up and I mean, you know, we talked a little to each other. You know, we talked to y'all. You know, it went down like that a little bit. Them little niggas had balls.
So they just walked up on y'all like I'm gonna introduce you, because I bet you if anything, man, me knowing the industry like I know it, it was some niggas, some A&R back there that said, hey, it would be a great idea to change your name to Havoc and Prodigy.
Who knows? You know, that's crazy.
That's just how it happened, man, because a lot of these A&Rs like, you stealing, man.
And I seen some online saying we that definitely had us steal their names anyway. The little niggas walked up, we talked a little, and then Guru, Gang started coming, grab me and Havoc, and we pull us to the side like, man, y'all niggas, y'all older, y'all niggas cracking right now. Because, you know, this before Mobb Deep was popping. We was doing our and Premier,
My boy.
grabbed the Mobb Deep niggas. Split it up, killed it, nothing. Nigga, later that night, we up in the mother suite partying with the little niggas.
Right.
But that about an hour or two later, Russell pop up in the lobby. So you know, mouthpiece.
Oh yeah, yes indeed.
If he ain't good for nigga, talk his ass off. Havoc the mouthpiece.
He would talk.
You know, so Russell walk up. I'm like, Hav, get at him. Get at that mother. He went right up to the dude. Got at him. It wasn't really that hard because we had hella record sales. So he told them about us, who he was and whatnot. And Russell did this little phone call thing and got the sound scan checked. And that was it.
Yeah, you understand? But you see how they try to gloss over the story. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas ran up on us. Nigga, y'all got hold. South Central Cartel got hold by Mobb Deep, nigga. Yeah, they little niggas had balls. They ran up on us. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm a West Coast nigga, so I didn't really want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? These some OGs, these some senior citizens now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, did these niggas really get hold by Mobb Deep? Nah, they couldn't get hold by Mobb Deep. So I had to do some more digging. And sure enough, I found a prodigy of Mobb Deep speaking on South Central Cartel, because I had to share this shit. I said, oh shit, South Central Cartel and Mobb Deep, oh, these niggas is speaking on the same story, nigga. So now we're gonna hear Mobb Deep's origin. Now mind you, these were some young niggas. Mobb Deep was the young niggas with the name Mobb Deep, running up on these old ass West Coast niggas. Yeah.
Wasn't there another group in the 90s called Havoc and Protege?
Oh, man, I got an ill story. I didn't put that story in the book.
Just give it to us on Juan Epstein. We need this story. Give us this story. Because they were on soundtracks and shit. They were like a West Coast group called Havoc and Protege. And I was like, how the fuck is that humanly possible?
This is not humanly possible.
All right, so what happened?
All right. Long story short. You remember Jack the Rapper?
Yes.
The convention?
The convention? Yes, of course.
All right. It was in Atlanta one year. Every year, I think it was in Atlanta. Anyway, we down there for Jack the Rapper. It was around 92, 93, right when the album came out.
Okay.
For Juvenile Hell. So we out there, we chilling, whatever. We used to fuck
I
with
heard this story before.
We used to fuck with Lil Dap. And you know, the group home, Malachi, Nutcracker, Lil Dap, Premier, and Guru, that was like our team. So we all together chilling out there, whatever, we getting drunk or whatever, chilling, hanging out, whatever. So now, I see these dudes. Now, I heard about these dudes, the South Central Cartel.
South Central Cartel.
Yes. I heard about them. I seen them in the magazine one day. I'm like, Havoc and Prodigy in the magazine. Like, months before Jack the Rapper. I seen these niggas. So now we drunk at Jack the Rapper. We got our.
Don't tell them anyway.
My bad. We got our, you know the little weapons we had on the cover of the album?
Yes.
The little sticks with the fucking knife at the end?
Yes.
We walking around with these shits.
Promo. That's their promo items. Weapons.
We walking around.
What are those
with
things called?
Sickles.
Sickles.
Okay.
Right.
So now we walking around with these shits, right?
Wow.
Don't ask me why. Tretch used to have a machete.
Yeah, you guys are.
You know what I'm saying? So now we got the sickles and shit, right? So now, boom, that's probably where
Russian
we got it
pride.
from, right? So now we walking around with these shits drunk at Jack the Rapper,
Sounds great.
right?
Sounds like
That's not
police
good.
loved it.
That's
Yeah,
not good,
no.
right? So now I see these niggas. I'm like, yo, that's them niggas right there. So I told Premier, and I said, yo, I'm gonna step to these niggas, son. They're like, well, go ahead, son.
Premier, he's such a great role model, man. Hanging out with 17-years-olds, like, yeah, go fuck it.
Fuck them up.
So I go over to these niggas. I'm like, yo, yo, what's up? What's your nigga's name? Yo, Havoc and Prodigy. I said, no, that's us, yo. Mobb Deep. We Havoc and Prodigy right here, yo. Fuck y'all niggas stole our name for, yo. Oh, nah, it ain't like that, man. It ain't like that, man. Y'all just the East Coast or we the West Coast Havoc and Prodigy. I said, no. That shit from us, yo. And yo, y'all gotta change our name, man. Nah, man, ain't no beef, ain't no problem, man. You know what I'm saying? We just y'all the East Coast, we the West Coast. They kept saying that shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. These niggas is pussy. So we left. You know what I'm saying? So after that, they kept using the names. So I'm like, these niggas is clowns, man, because you got that from us. You know where they got it from? When we was in the Unsigned Hype. When Maddie put us in Unsigned Hype, that was the first time you ever seen Havoc and Prodigy
names together, right?
Together and type, you know what I'm saying? Typed out or whatever.
And that's before Juvenile Hell. Yeah. That's way back.
That's where they got it from. That's obvious. And then they changed the spelling. They spell Havoc with
Protege. It looks like Protege. You know, like, oh yeah, and then it's
Prodigy.
Prote. It's some weird shit.
You know what I mean? But, you know, years down the line after that, you know, I found out that my man 40 Glock is cool with a couple of them niggas and shit. So, whatever, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Did they change their name eventually?
Nah, they still fucking Havoc and Prodigy. Niggas is crazy, man. Yeah, them niggas is crazy. Yo, some real shit. Hey, yo, what's the name? What's the name down with them niggas? LV. Remember that? The singer? He on Thug Paradise?
Yes, exactly.
Shit like that.
Exactly. Oh, God, I didn't make that up, though. Yo,
hey, bro, that's a funny ass story, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to share that. You know what I mean? Prodigy of Mobb Deep, South Central Cartel, East versus West. They was like the first East-West. They was like the first East Coast, West Coast beef. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But you know, your little piece of hip-hop history. You know what I'm saying? DJ Dead Homie gonna take y'all back. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop history. You don't want to know some hip-hop history, man? Come to Dead Homies and Enemies podcast. But on that tip, nigga, we gonna end that on the Dead Homies.
Yes. Only thing that I'm worried about, punch one of these pussy ass niggas in they mouth. Then they film and they'll upload. The suckers do anything for that clout. They'll trick you out of your position if you ain't gained up and you ain't here watching out. Internet bloggers, internet gangsters, who the snitches? I can't tell. On the Dead Homies and Enemies podcast, the only podcast that I won't tell. But I ain't tripping, I just pay attention to my own little business and I get the smell. I'm in another state, making another plate. Big plat place on my state. A plush hotel, just counting mail. I do this shit and I do it well. Doing 100 bang and a
that's on Dead Homies. Slick. Homies. Put it on my Dead Homies.